Good morning. It's August the 9th. I'm in Northeast Regina. This back behind me here is the Highland Curling Club, and they're having a book sale. So I brought a bunch of books to drop off that we're getting rid of, but they don't open till 9, so I deliberately came early so I could take a bit of a walk around here, which is not a neighborhood I've walked in before. And so there's a park right here. I can't remember what it's called. Uplands Park? No, that's not right. Maybe. I don't know. Call something. This is an outdoor skating rink here. Fairly no skating going on at the moment. It's fairly comfortable. It's 12 degrees going up to 20 something today, a bit cooler than yesterday. And we're going to, I think, just kind of wander over to my left over here into this neighborhood. Work my way back, so I'm back here around 9 when it opens. So probably not a full hour walk this morning because I also have to interview somebody at 10 a.m. for the podcast. Lawrence M. Schoen I'm interviewing today for the World Shapers podcast. Looks like a spray park over here. Not currently spraying, but that's clearly what it is. And I think this is a school down here. That's Broad Street over there. What else have I got to do? I have a publisher that's interested in my middle grade book, but they want some information about my previous titles, and that's going to take a bit of work, so I'll be doing that. Editing. Behind on editing. Thursday, I'm doing a master class with When Words Collide, whenwordscollide.org. I don't know if you could still sign up for that, possibly if you wanted. That's an all-day thing. And then this weekend is When Words Collide, and there's several sessions that I'm part of, being one of the guests of honor, including a reading and a keynote address, and I don't know what school this is, but it's clearly a school. I get interviewed at some point, and I'm doing on a couple of panels, so looking forward to that. It should be in Calgary. They made it online way too soon. I've been to so many absolutely normal events now that it seems so retrograde for us to be having a virtual convention, but well, at least I didn't have to drive to Calgary. I guess there's that. Okay, so we'll come to the end of the park, which goes on over there into that schoolyard. So it kind of blends into the schoolyard here. This looks like a Lutheran church over here, Mount Olive Lutheran Church. So let's go take a look at Mount Olive Lutheran Church and walk down that way. I'm not too far away from the Northgate Mall. I'm not sure what all these neighborhoods up here are called. I know there's Churchill Downs is, I think, a little further that way, and Highland Park. I think this may be Highland Park, but I'm not entirely clear on all that. Cell phone tower. Should be getting good coverage right here. Here's Mount Olive Lutheran, I mean. Oh well, let's go up their ramp. Wheelchair accessible clearly. I'll have to take the stairs down, but this is the main entrance apparently. Ta-da. Nothing to see except me. Oh, look, in a parking lot. Not the most exciting thing. Let's go back over to the sidewalk here. Maybe we'll sort of do our zigzag that me, sometimes do. Go up the alley. Get barked at by a dog. Probably. Actually, that dog sounds unhappy enough. I'm not even sure I want to walk by him, but assuming that he's properly fenced. There they are. Friendly dogs, I can tell. I think they started barking when they heard me talking before I was even down the alley. Now they feel good because they scared me off. So I was doing them a favor by letting them bark at me. So we'll zigzag, that's what we'll do. If we zigzag long enough, we'll hit Albert Street and we can work our way back. Maybe that'll be about right for me to drop off my books when they start accepting them at 9 o'clock. Since I'm zigzagging, I will cross here. That's Albert, just down 4 or 5 blocks that way. We'll go this way. See, someone was asking me about sidewalks yesterday, and as I said, sometimes they cap them with asphalt. That's another neighborhood where they've done that here. These are very broad streets compared to some. Neighborhood looks, what would you think, 50s? Probably, maybe 60s. Again, these are the kinds of houses that my friends who lived in town had in Weyburn when I was a kid. Ooh, nice Corvette there. Busier road up ahead, clearly. It's actually chilly. It's not almost chilly, it is chilly. So we'll cross over here. It's quiet. I don't know if I want to try to cross that one or not. I guess if I happen to hit just the right spot. Interesting tree trunks. Were they trees that actually grew there and they got cut down? Or are they just an artistic statement? Hard to say. Mostly everything seems nicely kept along here. So this is 6th Avenue North, if you're following along at home on your Google Maps, which you probably aren't. Clearly, it gets a lot of east-west traffic here. I'll cross if I happen to have a break, which in fact I do. And we'll keep working our way this way. won't go up the alleys. I'll stick to the roads after that first alley. So Cornwall Street, which runs right through the heart of downtown. So I've walked on it, but you can't get straight there from here because of the railroad tracks in the way. Albert must be the light up there, so really not too far to Albert Street. And we'll go up Cornwall here. This bush, which is encroaching on the sidewalk a bit. I see more greenery up there. Is there another park? Or schoolyard, or what is that? It's something. Maybe I'll go straight up just to see what that is, instead of following my zigzag here. I think it's a park. It looks like a facility of some sort. Harvest City. Oh, is that a church? I think it's a church. Big church, I think. Boat. Ahoy! Avast ye, mateys. Although it does have a school zone sign here. I honestly don't know what that is. A school? A church? Something else? I'll see a sign here in a minute, other than Harvest City. I'm sure I should know what it is, but I don't. I have literally never seen it before. Not from this direction, anyway. Certainly a bit more of a park over there. A bit of a dead end. Well, I think that's the Northgate Mall over there. Oh, it is a school. Okay, Harvest City Children Academy, Little Sprouts Preschool. Oh, alrighty. Let's go around this way. Is this their schoolyard, or is this another public park down here? House for sale if you like the neighborhood. I think those are, it's an outdoor basketball court. This is a public park over here, city-owned park, I would think. They don't want you going that way, that's for sure. Tennis courts. Oh, I think this might be an arena up here, if I remember the map. I did sort of look at a map before I came this way. So we're headed back to Broad Street at the moment. Oop. Snowshoe hare, I think. I don't think that's a bunny rabbit per se. I think it's a hare. Here today, gone tomorrow. Hamilton Street. They did a whole musical about Hamilton, just not this street. Oh, there's another hare. Two of them, actually. Now, do I go through there? No, I don't think so. It looks all fenced in still, so I'm kind of trapped over here. I'm gonna have to go all the way to Broad, I think. Should be up there where the cars are going by. Not sure what this crew is doing in the middle of the street. Oh, Cadillac. We have an older one. That one's close to our age. The age of ours, I should say. Ours is a little older, I think. That looks like about a 1980, I would guess. Patching a hole, I think. Looks like. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering where it will go. Oh, here, let's go this way. Yeah, that's definitely an arena. Well, since I've come this far, maybe I'll cross over Broad and go down that way a bit to work my way back to the Highland Curling Club, where I want to be in about 25 minutes from now. Definitely an arena, skating rink kind of place. And there's some baseball diamonds in here behind it. Should all be city recreational property. Oh, big blue bin for recycling. There's the West Harvest City Church and School over there again. So yeah, these would be city-owned baseball fields, slow pitch fields, whichever. These look like baseball fields, maybe. Oh, and look, I found myself another big parking lot, which is kind of boring. So, I think there's a crosswalk, I think, to my right. I'm going to cross over into the other. Oh, there's another rabbit / hare, whichever. I think those are the hares. We have both. Hello there. He's fairly calm, but he's not going to let me get too close. Here's your ice making plant. Sometime I should go on even further north here, up over into that neighborhood up there. I've never been up there to walk around. Barely even driven up there, once or twice maybe. There's a nice crosswalk up here we can use. So yeah, Jack W. Staples Arena. That's what this is. With the old City of Regina logo on it. They've updated the logo at least once since then. But even the new one is kind of out of date now because it shows the Twin Towers downtown, and the thing is, there's now 3 of those. So the skyline they use, the stylized skyline they use, is very much out of whack. Find the light here and cross at this light, this crosswalk. Our Lady of Peace Parish. So that's a church too, but not exactly a spectacularly beautiful one. Well, let's go down here. Walk around this apartment building. Yeah, not a lot of architectural interest in that church. Oh, well, let's go this way actually, because there's a bit of a park again. At least a green space. And then I'll start working my way south, back toward the Highland Curling Club and where I left the car. And all the books. Is this an alley? A drive? It's a drive. So here's a bit of a park. It has a path through it or not. So let's just walk through the grass. We'll climb the hill. There aren't a lot of them. Get a scenic view from the top of the hill. Probably don't even call it a park. It's just a green space. Little open. Oh, there's the path. Okay, there's a path. I just didn't wait long enough to get to it. So, yeah. That's a 9th Avenue North. And a little ways over there is the North Cape Mall. And the way out of town, up there. The end of Albert Street. Kinds of ends at 9th Avenue there. And then you're on highway heading out of town. I'll work my way back. I'll go out to the west a bit, and then, oh, there goes another one. It's my bunny rabbit day. And then back east. Oh, here's a sign. This will say what the actual name of the park is. This blue pillar here. And the name of the park is St. Anne Park. Well, I think that was St. Anne Church back there, probably. This is one of those places with sidewalks on only one side of the street. There's some developments like that, I don't know why. It's a fad at the time that they built the development, I guess. It's the way we're doing things in this modern era of 1955 or whatever it was. This might be what the area called Churchill Downs, but I'm not 100% sure. Dover Avenue. This is Halifax Street. I didn't come too many blocks this way, so I don't want to go too many blocks out of my way going back. That's Winnipeg Street, further down, and I don't want to walk down to there. So at the next southern street, I'll take it and then work my way back to Broad Street. And that should bring me out somewhere close to the curling club. At 9 o'clock, they're supposed to open up for donations for the book sale, which is now 13 minutes. It's always kind of nice to see sprinklers going, especially in the sunlight. Sometimes you get rainbows. Sometimes you get your feet wet, depending on how accurate they are. Ottawa Street up here. All the streets on this side are named after Canadian cities. And we will go down now south again. What's the cross street? Dover Avenue. Well, that's not helpful. It's not one of the numbered ones. Again, only a sidewalk on one side. Nice and broad though, but it's not Broad Street. It's a broad street, but it's not Broad Street. Oh, this will be 6th maybe? Don't see a sign anywhere. Seventh, okay, 7th it is. We'll go down one more this way then. Just hoping I don't hit a crescent. Always a pain. But I think this was a grid pattern in this neighborhood, as I recall. Hello, good morning, Biocodex. Catchy name. Toronto Street, told you, they're all named after Canadian cities. Okay, this is definitely the last bit we go west. From now on, it's working our way back towards Broad Street. Winnipeg up there where you can see more cars going by. Winnipeg Street. Not the city, has to be much further, and also not in that direction. Take all the way around the world to get to Winnipeg going that direction. one sure sign that the neighborhood's been here a while is the size of the trees, and as you can see, they're pretty thoroughly grown here. So again, 50s, 60s I would think for this neighborhood. Right, we will jog or zigzag to the right here. So this will be 6th. I think I've got a crosswalk here too. Past the stop sign. I don't know the cross street that I was on, but I just remember which streets I crossed going the other direction. 6th was certainly one of them. I do have a crosswalk. It does not have a light. It does have a sign. I can see down to Broad, and that looks like, I know that this street went straight through north of the park that I walked through. So I've got at least one more block to go to. Oh, nice garden. Maybe I'll go down the alley just to take a look at that garden. You can see it from this side. That's somebody that takes gardening seriously. Very nice. Even has a greenhouse back there. Lovely. Really long backyards. You can put in a substantial garden in these lots. Okay, admittedly the rest of the alley is not as interesting as the garden, but still moving us in the right direction. I might walk downtown later, but I won't live stream it if I do. I'll probably be doing that again, possibly tomorrow. Thursday there probably won't be a walk because of the masterclass I'm doing with When Words Collide. And then Friday around the lake, as usual. And we'll see. Weekend, same problem with When Words Collide, but hopefully I can find at least one day to walk. Somewhere. It's worked out pretty good. I can't be too far from the car in the curling club. This will be 5th. More barking dogs. In school zone. Didn't know I was in a school zone. Is there a school? Oh, there's a school. Well, least I can do is go that way. One more block and then we'll head over straight to Broad. Just to look at the school. Have I been to this school? I've been to a lot of them. I don't remember coming to this one, but that doesn't mean I haven't. St. Dermot Community School. Nope, haven't been at this one at any time for any reason. Okay, we'll take 4th up here, straight back to Broad Street, where we will wrap up. So there's St. Dermot Community School. Don't want to go any further south. I may have already gone too far south, so I will turn east here as soon as I can and go straight back to Broad Street. There's the schoolyard. More ball diamonds on the other side of it. There are a lot of city-owned ball diamonds. Ready, so this will be 4th. We'll take it straight back down to Broad Street. Excuse me. Told you so. 4th Avenue North. 4th Avenue North and straight onto Broad Street. That might still be the park in front of us, in which case it's worked out pretty good. Can't quite see what I'm seeing there. No. I'm just not sure where I'll come out on Broad, but it won't be too far from where I want to be. Something's going on here. This is like what they were doing on Cornwall Street in my neighborhood. They have the water flowing through temporary pipes above ground. They clearly must be replacing the water mains, is the only thing I can figure. They have to get that work done before it starts to freeze. You can't have above ground water pipes around here in the wintertime. You need to have above ground ice pipes. And you can't get hot and cold running ice. You can't get running ice at all without enough pressure. Barring a glaciation, I suppose. The ice acts like a super cool liquid or something like that. But ordinarily, more barking, more dogs who don't like the fact that someone is talking in the street near their house. There they are. Woof, woof, woof. Some newer infill houses here. They're usually bigger than the old ones. More likely to be 2 stories than the original houses in these neighborhoods. Once we get to Broad Street up here, I'll get my bearings, and then we'll go back to the Highland Curling Club, and I will end this walk and unload my books and get back to do my interview with Lawrence M. Schoen about an hour from now. Halifax Street. Still not sure if this building ahead of me is north or south of where. Is that the cell phone tower? If it's a cell phone tower, I'm still north of the curling club in my car. So I think that's what that is. Okay, now I know exactly where I am. That being the case, I may take one more street here before I get to Broad. Yeah, that's got to be the school. That was at the north end of the park, so the Highland Curling Club is at least a block to my left. So we'll go down Osler here. Osler. One more block. And then that should put us right on where we want to be on Broad Street. Some potted plants. And I'll be just a minute or two past 9 o'clock, but that's okay. It gives them time to open the doors. Bit of a vacant lot there. Road looks like it's about ready for serious repair along here. Third Avenue. Unless I'm very much mistaken, this will take me almost directly to, oh, it's still one more block. Well, we'll go to Broad anyway. There's a crosswalk here I can use to cross. There's the park that I started in, across the street. It's probably where I want to cross anyway. Righty, this is Broad Street. Park, which I didn't actually see the name of before. Imperial Park, apparently. And then just over there, that white building is the curling club. And that's where I am going to, and you can see downtown down there at the end of Broad Street. I will unload my books here in a minute. Surprised how many cars there are. This many people are dropping off books. Perhaps so. There's the sign, big book sale. So I'll grab my first box and tick it in. Oops. So I'll stop here looking down Broad Street, the Highland Curling Club right there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.